Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood John Tague here. Checking in with you. It's the morning, I just woke up having a little coffee. I thought I'd talk a little bit today about actors training, how important it is, and some places that I've been and where I've trained, and a little bit about who I am as an actor. Um, I started my acting career at a little college in North Carolina called High Point University. There I studied with Ron Law. Ron was a great teacher. He was very hard on us, but really good. We learned very early on to have a respect for the art of acting and the craft, and also for the text and plays and how important certain playwrights are. And from there, I developed a really good base as an actor. One of the things that I think is really important for a lot of actors is getting the right training. If you're just starting out as an actor, you would really be doing yourself a disservice if you did not get yourself involved in a scene study class of some kind or another. If you live in New York City, you can study at a lot of different schools, but the school that I trained at was the T. Schreiber Studio with an amazing coach. His name is Terry Schreiber. I actually spent about 10 years studying with Terry. It was incredibly valuable. Some of the actors that have come out of that studio, actors like Edward Norton, Peter Sarsgaard, a bunch of other actors, but it's a really great training program. I highly recommend it. If you're looking for some place to get started, that would be a really great place if you live in New York City. In Los Angeles, where I am now, there's also a lot of great scene study classes. They're everywhere. You just got to kind of pick one that feels right to you. Most of these schools, they audit, so you can go in and you can check out what they're like. They're all going to try to sell you that they're the best school and that their method is the only method, or that happens a lot. But just remember that there isn't one right way to do anything. In fact, to be a good actor, I think you've got to be versatile and use a bunch of different techniques from different acting styles. Kind of like how Bruce Lee was with martial arts. He pulled great things from every single little martial art that he could find and created his own style. I think that's the same with acting. I think you have to find what works for you and apply it. And the only way that you're going to find out is if you get into these classes and if you start doing the work. That's the bottom line. You got to do the work. Some LA classes that I've taken that I think are super valuable. I studied with Alice Carter over at Evolutionary Artists, for a little while. I also studied with her husband, Cameron Thor. That was a scene study class, but they also do an on-camera scene study class as well, which I have not done, but I've heard very good things about it, and I think it's definitely worth checking out. As far as commercial acting goes, there's no one better than Killian McHugh at Killian's Workshop. His class is a boot camp style class, and you will be run through it. You'll come out of that 4-week class really prepared for commercial acting, so I highly recommend that. As far as on-camera audition classes go, one of the best things I've ever done was studied with over at Stan Kirsch's workshop. Stan Kirsch's on-camera audition class is beyond great. I can't really find the words to describe how valuable that's been. It's been really great. Since taking his class, things have greatly improved in my auditions and bookings. Voiceovers, right now I'm over at Kalmanson and Kalmanson studying with them, so I'll keep you updated on how that's going. I've actually found it really interesting. I've done some voiceover work in the past, but this has opened my eyes to some new things. So it's a very exciting class to be in. And also, you got to keep yourself fit. So join a gym or a yoga class, and keep pursuing it and keep working at your craft. These things can be expensive, and there's ways that you can, keep working without having to spend a ton of money in classes. Also, you can get together with a group of people and just sit around and read plays. That's a great way to start finding your voice as an actor and discovering how to work on characters. But I really recommend that you get into some kind of a scene study class and start doing the work. Learning on the job and not having experience is tough. You need to get experience. You need to start honing your craft before you get on a set, and then all of a sudden you are stuck in the headlights because you're terrified because this is a new experience and you have nothing to pull from. So I highly recommend, if you want to start acting, or even if you're an actor that's been doing it for a while, get in a class and keep working. It's very valuable. Okay, so I need to coffee up. I'm just kind of waking up here, but I thought I'd pop this one in. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it helps. I'll put some links up to these places. That way you'll have an idea of where to find them. And when you get there, tell them all I said hi.